What can you tell us about Briann's injury? Is this looking serious long term?
I don't know right now. We're just gonna take it day by day and see how she feels with it. But right now we're just taking it day by day.
Coach, with Ari kind of emerging as your sixth woman, I guess, can you tell me what the best quality of her game is so that the game that she brings every night, tell you guys out?
Yeah, I think Ari's doing a really good job of just picking and choosing her moments. I think she's grown a lot from last year to this year, and she's able to see the game a lot slower and a lot different now. And I think she's doing a really good job of just choosing when to insert herself. Defensively, she's been top notch for us, pressuring the ball, different things like that. So all around, I think she's doing a really good job.
As far as your approach without Briann being your first game without her, what might change as far as your approach to a game plan? How you play without her?
For us, we lose a little bit of size, obviously, in the guard area, but offensively, I mean, you've seen our offense. It really isn't just geared towards Rye. You know what I mean? So for us, we just have to continue to play our game, try to find open shots and create for each other, and go from there.
Can you speak on what it was like to welcome in a player like AD with her story of the being out last year from the illness due to COVID and how she's kind of expressed herself and her own identity? What has it been like to welcome her to this organization?
It's been nice. I had a previous relationship with AD, having played with them in 2019 for the New York Liberty, so knew exactly what they were going to bring to the table and what they were capable of doing. But I think, for the organization, AD is a great kid. So again, another person that we're really proud to have a part of our organization because who they are as people. And as far as AD's game, if you've seen her, if you've seen them, you know what kind of game they got, that they're a very capable scorer. And so for us, having other scorers on the court really does open things up and help us on the basketball floor. So super excited to have AD around. Yeah.
Coach, it seems like this year you guys have been dealing with injuries. Sorry, you guys have been dealing with injuries this year. Can that be frustrating as a coach sometimes?
It's part of the game. I don't think there's any team this year that hasn't gone through that. You know what I mean? Connecticut's missing their starting point guard, right? Which is a big piece for them. So I think every team at some point this season has gone through missing key players. This is just a part of it. That's why you have 12-man roster. Next man up, next woman up.
Last game there was obvious disappointment.
Yeah.
How does a loss motivate this team? I mean, you say a win or a loss motivates them more.
Yeah, we don't focus on wins and losses. And I've been saying that all year. We really don't. We focus on trying to get better every single day. So what's disappointing in that, and what was disappointing is that we didn't execute the way that we needed to execute. But I think when you see yourself and you really point those things out, I think that's motivating because you know that some of those things are in your control if you take care of the things that you need to take care of.
When you have Erica and Ari on the floor together, what advantage does that give you?
Gives us a little bit more speed. It gives us 2-point guards. Hopefully we're able to control the game a little bit better. We haven't really played them together a lot since we've had, an influx of guards since the beginning of this season. But, if we need to, we will. But I think it gives us all those different looks, just a different look too. 2 speedy guards, you know what I mean? Just a different look.
I think the last time Connecticut was here, JJ didn't have her best game, but kind of a complete stat line for AT.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch him again, third time around, keys defensively to their post players.
I mean, ask any coach in this league what their keys are. I think it's tough.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Their front court is tough. I think you have to limit their second chance points. You have to do a great job of trying to stay in front of them, make them score over you, not around you, make their scores tough. But they're good. I mean, they're really good. So you have to make it work for everything. I think that's the biggest thing. Provide some help when you can provide help, right? Without giving up easy opportunities for other people. Yeah, but more so than those three, Courtney has killed us every single game. So she's been more of a pinpoint for us in every single game because of her starts and what she's done against us.
And then I know you talked about Ryan already, but what does a game like this mean in the sense that everyone understands in all likelihood, like everyone's role then elevates with Ryan out, right? Is that something you see from your players talking about? Like,
No, I think that they're fine. We subscribe to the next man up. We have all these players for a reason. We think that they're capable of being on this team. And like I said, when you guys speak of Rye, you're speaking obviously of her offense, her presence, all those different things. But in our offense, it leads for opportunities for everyone. It really does. It's just a matter of if they take advantage of them. You know what I mean? Seeing their opportunities. What I talked about, Aries doing a really good job of this year is taking advantage of her opportunities. When those things come around for her, she's taking advantage of it and having success doing that.
How important is your bench play in this type of game? I think
Yeah.
the last game, Cheyenne got to some foul trouble.
Yeah.
Another player stepped up, and how important is the bench play?
It is. It's huge. Consistency and being able to rely on the bench is really important because there are going to be times where you get foul trouble and you have all these other things. So being able to put them in and not have a huge drop off is big for us.
Coach Wade of Chicago said that the difference between some of the younger coaches, yourself included, is how y'all dress better than some of the old heads. Can you comment on that?
No, there's no difference. The only difference is past 3 years, right? It's been COVID years where everybody's been able to dress down and, that's the only difference. Now, coaches aren't dressing down or dressing up anymore. They're dressing down because COVID happened and we're allowed to dress down now. So if the rule ever comes back where we have to dress up, I guarantee James Wade is in a suit.
I gotta tell you, the outfit that you had on last game was nice. It was the black-white combo. I was digging that.
Have a good one, y'all.
You too.